We're going to talk about the benefits of natural apple cider vinegar. It's an amazing natural solution for tons of different things, because in addition to the old medical research, new medical research suggests that apple cider vinegar, it can help with acid reflux, it can lower blood pressure, it can improve diabetes, it can support weight loss. The benefits of apple cider vinegar, it's a powerful healing compound which includes acetic acid, it has potassium, magnesium, probiotics, enzyme, it increases energy, it fights blood sugar problems, it improves cardiovascular health, and it supports fat and weight loss. And besides all the health reasons, there's some neat things that you could do with apple cider vinegar as a household cleaner. It helps with your hair health. What apple cider vinegar is created by fermenting apple cider, and it turns sugars into healthy organic acids. So here's all of the things that you can do with apple cider vinegar. Now, the first thing I have to tell you is you've got to be mindful of the application. A funny patient story that I have. I had a friend that moved several states away that was having stomach problems. He went to see one of my doctor colleagues. My doctor colleague called me and said, what should I do for his indigestion? And I told him to take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and at least a half a glass of water and drink it after meals. It's really, really helpful for digestion. My friend called me and said, if this is the cure, I'd rather have the disease. And I said, what's happening? And he said, do you know how hard it is to drink a half a glass of apple cider vinegar after meals? It was kind of a Chinese whisper thing. You need to dilute the apple cider vinegar, but one of my favorite things to use for this is it helps digestion. The pectin content in apple cider vinegar helps to treat diarrhea by forming bulk fibrous matter. It forms a protective coat for the soothing of the colon lining and the intestinal spasms. Apple cider vinegar helps to kill bad bacteria, and it helps good bacteria. And I've seen it help skin, I've helped with digestion, it helps your immune system, it helps with your lipid metabolism, which means it helps with your cholesterol and your fat management. It helps with the blood sugar regulation. One study showed that it prevents your blood sugar levels from spiking, which is good for neuroglycopenia, which is the fancy smancy way of saying when the blood sugar drops, your nerves freak out. The old terminology is hypoglycemia. Apple cider vinegar also helps to increase your metabolism. It speeds up weight loss. It lowers blood pressure. It supports gut health. It's really helpful for hiccups. And if you've ever had chronic hiccups, it can be a terrible, aggravating problem. And apple cider vinegar can be a great solution for hiccups because it helps to restore the acid balance in the stomach and eases those irritative spasms of the diaphragm. Apple cider vinegar also helps for sore throat. As soon as you feel the prickle of a sore throat, take some apple cider vinegar to help head off the infection at the pass. And it turns out that most germs can't survive the acidic environment created by the vinegar, and it just helps to get rid of them. So my recommendation for a sore throat is to mix about a tablespoon with a half a glass of water. Sometimes you can put just a little bit of honey. If some people put a little bit of garlic or raw onions in it, you swirl it around or gargle it, and you do it every hour or so. It's amazing. Apple cider vinegar can help with exhaustion because exercise, sometimes extreme stress, can cause a lactic acid to build up in the body, causing fatigue. And apple cider vinegar contains potassium and enzymes that relieve that tired feeling, and it helps to get rid of the acid. So next time you're feeling beat, you add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water or some chilled vegetable drinks, and what it does is it helps to get rid of lactic acid soreness. It really helps with nighttime leg cramps because apple cider vinegar diluted in water will dissolve acid crystals in the blood and provides potassium, calcium, and other essential minerals to the body, the help needed to ease leg cramps. It's good for bad breath. Due to its acidic properties, apple cider vinegar makes a wonderful remedy for bad breath or halitosis. Simply add a half a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar into a cup of water and gargle the mixture in your mouth for 10 seconds at the time until this cup is empty. It helps to control blood sugar. The anti-glycemic effects of apple cider vinegar help to improve insulin sensitivity, which is essential to maintain the sugar levels of blood. Apple cider vinegar helps to boost weight loss because many people claim that apple cider vinegar promotes weight loss by speeding up my metabolism. A suggested remedy is about 2 tablespoons of vinegar into a glass of water and drink this before every meal, or you can even slip it throughout the day. It helps to control cholesterol. Recent research has shown that apple cider vinegar improves the lipid profile of blood by decreasing the levels of triglycerides and low-density lipoprotein, also known as LDL, the bad cholesterol, and it helps to increase the high density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol known as HDL. Apple cider vinegar helps with your bone health because it has an abundance of calcium, potassium, magnesium, and other vital minerals. Apple cider vinegar helps to release arthritis pain. It's especially good or beneficial because it works to prevent the calcium buildup in the joint or the bursitis or the bone spurs. One of the best home remedies that I've seen to help with candida or yeast problems, particularly in females, is to add about 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar in a bathtub of warm water and then soak in it for about 20 minutes. It also helps with muscle aches and pains. Besides taking internally, the next time you take a warm bath, add about 2 cupfuls of apple cider vinegar. It helps to draw toxins out of the body and leaves behind toned and moisturized skin. And if you rub it onto the swollen hands or feet, it helps to reduce swelling, a wonderful thing not only with arthritic flare-ups, but also during pregnancy. It helps to fight systemic yeast infections and systemic candida. Another application of apple cider vinegar that I'm excited to tell you about is what to do for foot and skin fungus. Those nails that sometimes can get really big or start growing sideways and have a fungal component. If you'll soak your feet in apple cider vinegar every night, and you can just take a Tupperware container, put enough apple cider vinegar in there to just soak your toes, soak them for about 10 minutes every night. It's one of my favorite non-traumatic, non-liver problem ways to treat toe fungus. The last 2 things we're going to talk about with apple cider vinegar is, number 1, it really seems to help age spots. So if you apply apple cider vinegar to those brown liver spots, do not wash off the vinegar. If you feel a little bit of stinging sensation, you can dilute it a little bit with water. You wash it off in the morning. And then acne remedy. Apple cider vinegar kills bacteria and balances the skin's pH level. It also helps to absorb excessive oil from the skin, which is the leading cause of acne. There's just some of the conditions and symptoms and treatment options available with apple cider vinegar. It's one of the neatest things available. I do recommend it. It is a healthy organic apple cider vinegar. My favorite brand is Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you'd like more information, education, or want to work with us, head over to bestmedicaloptions.com. And if you want to help to reach, teach, and heal the world, leave a comment, like, share it with someone that you love.